All right, guys, I am at Walmart just to see if they might have some kind of restock. I know that it's about that time of the year to see if there are some plants. I know that a bunch of Walmarts in the DFW area didn't really have any plants. So today I'm just going to randomly go to this one in Plano off of I-75 to see if we have any plants. So let's go ahead and walk into the outdoor portion and oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? They have a pallet of Costa Farms delivery. Oh my gosh, there are plants in hostage ready to go. It looks like it was delivered maybe Wednesday or Thursday or something of that. I'm just looking at the pallet and we have a bunch of plants sitting here. I'm probably going to be that annoying shopper that's just going to wait around and film at this Walmart to see what kind of plants they have over here. So yeah, let's see. I've never been around like an unboxing video. So as you can see, the worker was okay for me to film the plants, but you can see there's already a begonia, some kind of like plant here. So it looks like we have a bunch of exotic angels by Costa Farms coming around. I'm just gonna pan out around here, and obviously I'm gonna be very respectful to not get any of the employees' faces or anything like that, but they were okay with me filming the process, so I'm really thankful for that. They're showing me all of the other plants. It looks like we have some Scindapsus, some kind of Hydra helix right over here, and a Fittonia plant. These plants are nice and fresh, so I might end up be tempted to get a plant today. We'll see. I know that a lot of like Lowe's have restocked already, so it's time to check out a couple of Walmarts. Then in here is another box full of not trending tropicals, exotic angels, 3-inch potted up plants. So it looks like we have some kind of variegated chiflera, some kind of fern, and in here is another one with some beautiful begonia and whatnot. I find it really interesting that these Costa Farm boxes are sent out in pallets, and it just have like a random assortment of striped different types of like plants. So we're just gonna walk around here and just kind of leave the employee be as he unboxes. But as you can see, this whole space right here is getting restocked as I walk around. So there's not a lot of plants, but it looks like they've already unboxed a lot of the bigger plants. So this one is a Majesty Majesty palm that we often see in big box stores. I'm still curious to see who grows them in their homes. And then we have some Spathiphyllum right over here. Walmart prices are going to be typically cheaper. And then we also have a Sansevieria right over here. I like that Spathiphyllum. So we can see, I'm going to pan in over. It looks like these are $24.24 for these plants right over here. And these are fairly large plants. I will say Walmart probably has the best pricing in terms of their tropical plants. So we shall see what they have. But then we have some more Dracaena right over here. And we have another Dracaena right over here for $19.84. That's in a beautiful Dracaena right over here. These Dracaena don't require a lot of light, so if you need a low light tolerant plant, that's an easy care plant. And in here we have a Dieffenbachia right here for $19.84. We'll go ahead and pull it aside a little bit and look at the foliage. These are beautiful foliage right here, and you can see the guy in the background. He's like quickly trying to get this process together in terms of just getting more of the plants ready to go. So I really appreciate him for just really working diligently to try to do the restock, because I want to see what plants they have. And then this is another Dieffenbachia right over here for $19.84. This is a Dieffenbachia Maculata. I'm not 100% sure if that's really the accurate sticker. Sometimes big box stores are not accurate in their plant ID. So please give me a comment if that is the correct plant ID. But look at how beautiful and variegated that Dieffenbachia is. I would take that one if it didn't require a lot of high light. So you can see that this is starting to fill up. And we have some of these exotic angel plants right off the bat. And then, you know, the employee is working very quickly to try to get these plants out for people like me who want to buy or at least look at them. So we're looking at this Scindapsus right here. So this is really exciting to see a nice looking healthy Scindapsus, and this is for $4.97. That's a really good price for exotic angel plants. I know that Lowe's is a little bit higher, but you can see that they are unboxing. There's two men that are unboxing these Costa Farm plants, so I'm really excited to see that. And right over here we have another not Hydra Helix, another false Aurelia Olympia for $4.97. So that is a really good price. So if you're going to buy exotic angel plants, if you are lucky enough to find it at a Walmart, these are the best pricing. And then this one right here, I've always seen these at Lowe's, but we'll go ahead and look at that right there. That is a beautiful plant as well, and I love just the texture of the leaves. Let me know if you guys actually grow that particular plant. And obviously this beautiful begonia right over here. Again, Costa Farms, I'm asking you guys, please leave the plant IDs in your exotic angels. Don't just say it's Rex. You know, I know it's a begonia Rex, but what kind of begonia is it? I love the colors, the silvery leaves with the pink fuchsia borders around it. That's really cool for $4.97. So that begonia is for $4.97 at Walmart. So I urge everybody to start checking their Walmart. Big box stores are starting to restock, or at least the ones in the DFW market. Yeah, so this one's $4.97 as well. I would collect a bunch of exotic angel plants, but again, I need to really look at my space. I always say that in every video, and you can see there's another one of them as well just getting unloaded. And this is a really cool Polilla plant as well. I love the dark gray leaves. It's really gorgeous. But I actually have been really enjoying doing these little plant blogs, plant shopping tours, big box plant shopping for you guys, because it seems like everybody is tuning in, and I really appreciate that. Now we have another Photonia. This is called Red Ann for $4.97 by Exotic Angels, Costa Farms. So that's a really cool one as well. But to go back to what I was talking about, I didn't really expect a lot of people to tune in, but it seems like you guys like this content. So please continue to support me by leaving comments, liking my videos, actually joining the premieres. I'm really encouraging people to go onto the chat, because I would love to be able to chat with you guys live, and then you guys can ask me any questions you like, as well as just to chat with me on the premieres. I also want to thank the person. Oh, this is hold on one second. This is a Moondrop Schefflera, so it has some variegation. But I also wanted to thank the person who gave me a super sticker during the premiere and also tipped me for one of my videos to show thanks. I really appreciate that. So that kind of helps me get some funds to be able to buy plants and then to provide more content. So I mean, I really appreciate the viewer who did that for me. Really awesome. But to go back to the plant, so it looks like they've gotten these smaller exotic angels in. I did ask the guy how often do they get these pallets, and they said now that winter and spring is about coming around, they're going to start getting more plants. So I will be definitely frequenting more Walmarts around the DFW area. They're literally like 2 to 3 miles apart. There's just so many to go visit, so you will see lots more content. But yeah, I'm just really excited to see what spring 2024 is going to bring. Here we have some more Sansevieria. We have a Monstera Deliciosa. So these are all $24.48. And we're going to go pan out here. Try not to disturb the employee that's unboxing, but we have some ferns. Let's take a look at here. We have a really nice looking Dieffenbachia. These are $9.97 for these 6-inch pots. So this is the Dieffenbachia right over here. This is I would say I think Costa Farms grows these plants, but they are labeled for Walmart. These are Walmart plants. So I think those are really cool. That's a nice Dracaena. We're going to go ahead and be nosy and look at some of the boxes that they've started to unbox. You can see right over here, oh my gosh, they have some Calathea. Wow, they have some Begonia Maculata right in there. So you can see they've got several boxes already starting to get unloaded. I will start showing you some more of these plants, but I'm trying to stay out of their way a little bit. I did offer to help, and they said that they didn't need me to, but I may end up just doing that anyway to speed up the process, because I am a little bit impatient. But like right over here, I'm going to go ahead and just unwrap this one. This is a mini Ficus lyrata. I'm just curious to see, because it looks like it's in a self-watering planter. Plants with Benefits, it's what it's called, but I think it's under Costa Farms as well. And this, yep, it is under Costa Farms. So it looks like they got new branding in terms of their self-watering plants. You see this often at Lowe's, definitely at Lowe's, and this one's for $14.97. That's a really good deal for a self-watering pot. It looks like Costa Farms is really pushing for self-watering pots. I think that that would help out in so many ways, just because one, if you're bottom watering, like self-watering from the bottom, there's less of a chance for like fungus gnats. But let's look over here. So it looks like these are the Costa Farm Exotic Angel hanging baskets. I'm being really nosy. I'm getting really excited. So yeah, like this is really cool that I get to see some fresh plants. I wish they would have like a huge Cebu blue or something. Maybe I would get lucky today. But these are the trending tropicals. Oh my gosh, is that a Alocasia Silver Dragon? I've been looking for one of these for a while, and this is definitely an Alocasia Silver Dragon. So I'm really excited to see what all of their trending tropicals plants are going to look like at this restock at this Walmart. Let me know if you guys ever have experienced a live unload of like plants, and did you ever just like hang around just to see what plants they have? I feel kind of crazy, like that crazy plant person that's just kind of hovering around waiting for these plants. But you know what? I was already around the area. I really didn't know what to expect. Typically when I go into Walmart, a lot of the plants are really neglected. So it's really interesting to see like a full, live unload. So let me know what you guys think, if this is the kind of content you guys want to see, because I am definitely going to frequent some more Walmarts, because if one Walmart is getting restocked, then I'm pretty sure a lot of the Walmarts in the different area is going to be restocked with plants. So like for 2024, I'm curious to see if Costa Farms is going to be releasing some new trending tropicals or what that's going to look like. But I haven't seen an Alocasia Silver Dragon in a while. I've been actually wanting to get one, and I don't mind paying full price. I know that most trending tropicals are $19.98, so I'm going to be curious to see if that is the case for this Walmart as well. If Walmart might have slightly cheaper prices. I know that their house plants are typically a little bit cheaper. And then I'm just going to look at these plants again. This was the Ficus lyrata that I unboxed, and then here it goes. So they have a hanging basket of a Hoya Crimson Princess. I actually might add this to my collection because you can see that it's healthy. There's a lot of just growth. There's new growth. You can see the shoots right over here. I just have to figure out what kind of like hanging, how am I going to be able to hang it from the ceiling without drilling holes? But yeah, look at this. This is a really awesome hanging basket. And the employee was telling me that they typically merchandise, the plants based on like the same plants. They try to stripe them. So like that's a beautiful neon pothos. And remember I talked about I was in the market for a neon pothos. Well, I would say Costa Farms hanging baskets for neon pothos are really good looking, so I might get that. But this one was a spear point ivy. Again, for some reason, whenever I do these like plant shopping tours, I'm always drawn to what types of Hydra helix are around, and that one was a really cool looking one as well. But I can't stop looking at that neon pothos. He's already unloaded another Hydra helix because look at how it pops. So I don't know if I should get the Hydra helix, the Pothos, or the Hoya, but we also have some more hanging baskets right over here. This is a black rabbit's foot fern, and you can see that they're fuzzy in that area, so that's really cool. I don't want to grow fern just because I don't feel like I have enough humidity in my home to really take care of that. They typically crisp and brown just because I just don't have the humidity for it. But I just keep going back to whether I should get the neon pothos or should I get the Hoya. But today I'm definitely getting a hanging basket. But you can see now that they are starting to fill it up with more trending tropical plants and self-watering plants. I like this new like brand called like Plants with Benefits at Walmart. I'm curious to see what that's going to look like for Lowe's, if they have that kind of branding as well. But typically this is just a self-watering pots that you see at Lowe's. These are $14.97 for a 6-inch self-watering pot. So I think that's really cool. And you can see that they have now unloaded some of the trending tropicals. You notice how that the trending tropicals pot has changed. It's not that oval shape anymore, but oh gosh, let me just take a look at this neon pothos again. This looks like a lush, healthy one. I've been to a lot of Home Depots and there is some leaf damage. So like, I don't know whether I should get that or I should get this Hoya Crimson Princess. These are absolutely gorgeous. It'd be really nice to get one of these hanging baskets to grow and like sun stress it so you can get some of the pinks and whatnot. There's two of them. I need to figure out which one I'm going to buy. I think I'm going to end up just getting this Hoya because it's nice and full, lush, and it's straight from the shipment. So potentially there may not be any like pests. And I don't know, I want to provide it a good home. I know that I can provide a good home for this plant just because I'm definitely going to give it some care. But my heart is torn because I also want to get this Epipremnum aureum neon. I've been seeing this a lot. Every time I see it, it is a showstopper, and it is also a showstopper here. But this Hoya Crimson Princess is also a showstopper. I feel like I can get neon pothos more so than like a nice full Hoya hanging basket like this one. Let me know which one would you pick between the two, but I think I'm gonna get the Hoya. So this is just a little bit more of an update. I went ahead and put my gimbal down and I'm just gonna go film freehand. I'm trying not to get in their way, but I just really wish that they could get the plants out more so. So here are the trending tropicals right over here. So we have a Scindapsus, Trubii Moonlight. We have an Alocasia Silver Dragon, which is I am already deciding I'm definitely gonna get. We have some more Sansevieria right here. They finally unloaded the Begonia Maculata, and then they also have a global green pothos right over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pan in. So it looks like they're almost done with the palette. This one's empty right here, and they've got the plant staged and ready to go. So it looks like they have a Rhaphidophora Tetrasperma. I'm just gonna keep looking at these plants as they quickly unload. They're moving very fast, actually. I haven't been here too long, and it's interesting to watch them work quickly and efficiently. So you can see that they just unloaded another trending tropicals, ZZ Raven. But if you notice the pot, look at how gorgeous this global green pothos. This used to be my absolute favorite pothos. I love the green on green variegation, and this one actually has some is looking very healthy. This one's $19.84, so that's not a bad price for the global green trending tropicals. And you notice that the trending tropicals planter is smaller and more sleek. It has more of like a modern look about it. And did you see this? It is wick and grow. So what does wick and grow mean? It means they have a little wick that you just put like a water reservoir at the very bottom, and it just self-waters. So that's a really cool deal. I think for anybody who's like an overwaterer, that would help. And look at how beautiful these polka dots are on this Begonia Maculata. But like I was saying before, it's interesting that Costa Farms has rebranded their trending tropical, so it's not that big oval ceramic pot anymore, that it is now a self-watering wick planter, which I think is going to help a lot of planter, like people who grow plants, to not overwater. That way you can just bottom water versus having to bother the top. Look at that just rotted away. But we have another Monstera Peru. This is beautiful, and I love the self-watering planter that is now for trending tropical. So I will be curious to see if those are gonna pop up, but it looks like this is for 2024. Look at that. I do like the look of the pot. I actually, if I end up getting the Alocasia Silver Dragon, I am probably not going to repot it because the pot looks nice. It kind of works with my aesthetic. So we're going to see what that looks like. I'm still waiting for them to go fill it up. It looks like they've already filled up a lot of the plants. So I'm just going to pan over here and show you what they've gotten so far. I've already decided I'm definitely going to get me the hanging basket Hoya Crimson Princess. Let's take a look at this though. There is some more hanging baskets that they put. The trending tropicals plants right over here. Just a lot of pretty looking plants. I see a philodendron Birkin just right over there next to a fern. I love philodendron Birkin. I ended up getting the H2O Leaf Joy in the bowl, so I already featured that in another video, but if you get a chance, take a look at that. The ZZ Raven, the mini Ficus lyrata in a self-watering pot. That's really pretty. I am just super excited that I randomly walked into this Walmart. I was gonna film next to the Lowe's next door, but I was like, let me see what Walmart is working with. And definitely this Walmart is working with some amazing fresh looking plants from Costa Farms. So this just makes me super excited for the spring season. Here's another like global green pothos. I like the new branding, and Costa Farms has on the label a QR code with care tips. So that's really exciting because we want to make sure that we have the proper care tips for plants. I think a lot of people get discouraged when their plant doesn't do well because they may not be educated with the plant care tips. So as I do these plant videos, I'm definitely going to give you guys some care tips as well, or things that have worked for me. I'm by no means a professional botanist or anything, but I'm just going to be speaking on my past experiences with plants. Like obviously we have some more bromeliads right over here, and it looks like it's grown by Costa Farms. They're in self-watering plants. I'll try not to get in these employees' ways, but that's really cool that I walked into an empty shelves of plants, and now this is starting to look like some lush green jungle. So very, very excited. On a Sunday, I was able to check out this Walmart. I'm almost tempted to go around and do some more Walmart shopping, but I do need to rest up. I've been out and about doing a lot of things this weekend, so I probably need to rest the rest of the day. But take a look at this Monstera Peru. Very, very beautiful. I'm looking for a variegated one, so we'll see if I can find one for a good price. But big box plant shopping is really fun just because you will find some more uncommon or rare plants like these for a good price. Like you're not having to pay premium prices but going through a nursery. And Costa Farms typically has healthy plants. And then this is the final rundown of all the plants. I believe that they've gotten all of the plants from that palette restocked. And then I'm looking at that fern. I'm looking at this really cool Hydra Helix again. Cool strap leaf by Costa Farms. We have this Scindapsus trubii Moonlight, very beautiful plant. I've had one of those before. It's just very slow growing, so I'm not as interested. And then we have some Rhaphidophora Tetrasperma. We have a Monstera Standeliana, and then this beautiful Alocasia Silver Dragon scale. That is for 1984. I'm definitely picking up one for sure today. Look at the leaves, look at that foliage. It's absolutely stunning. And I'm going to just show you what I was talking about. So Costa Farms has like transitioned their trending tropicals to a self-watering planter. So I really like that. I think it's going to help a lot of us plant keepers a lot in terms of just the watering, because then you won't have to overwater. Let's see, what else do we have here? I'm going to go back to this Epipremnum Aureum Global Green. Very beautiful. The thing about Global Green Pothos, though, is you do need to provide it a lot of light. Otherwise, it starts to lose its variegation. The more light you give it, the more pronounced the green on green variegation is. But you can take a look at this right over here. This is another Begonia Maculata. My grandmother grows these like weeds. They are so easy for her to propagate and grow. And then we also have another plant with benefits, ZZ plant, that's also under the Costa Farms label. But yes, I am so thankful to see these plants. Like, look at this, 1984 for this ZZ Raven. That is not a bad deal at all. I might actually add a ZZ Raven into my collection. We will see. But spring hasn't even made it yet to the DFW market. So I'm very excited to see what plants are going to show up this year. But big box plant shopping, guys. If you like these videos, please make sure you're hitting the like button, you're subscribing to my channel, hit the notification bell so that way you are updated. I typically premiere videos at 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. every day, or I'm going to try to keep up with it. I love engagement, so please leave a comment, ask me any questions. And during premieres, if you jump on during the premiere, I will be in the chats to chat with you guys as well. But look at this. This is a beautiful mini Ficus lyrata. I might actually add one, but I'm actually in the hunt for like a variegated one. We'll see. And then we also have an Aglaonema Red Siam right here, 1484 for that. We have a beautiful Calathea right here. I don't remember the plant ID specifically, but I see this often as well, especially at Lowe's and other big box stores. So just leave a comment if you know the specific plant ID for this Calathea. That's gorgeous. And then we have Philodendron Birkins, but really like the self-watering movement that Costa Farms is doing. Like, look at the Birkins, that's absolutely stunning. for $14.97. $14.97 is not bad for a self-watering 6-inch potted plant. And then we have some fern right here for $9.97. Those are the Walmart branded plants, but I believe Costa Farms still grows it for Walmart, so I think that's really good. Yeah, this is pretty much filling up. And then we also have a bromeliad for $14.97 in a self-watering planter. So we have this one as well right here. That's a beautiful one. I am gonna look to see if I can add a bromeliad to my houseplant collection. We'll see. And then there's a bunch of hanging baskets of Epipremnum aureum golden pothos. So it looks like they've gotten this placed all on Restock. This is amazing. Didn't expect it. And I'm definitely getting at least 2 plants today. The Alocasia Silver Dragon and then the Hoya Crimson Princess hanging basket. So that's 2 hanging baskets that I ended up getting this weekend. One was a global green pothos that I got at Rubal's when I was shopping there. And then today I will be picking those up. But it's always interesting to see these plants. I'm curious to see how these plants' health will hold up. I'm hoping that many people will just end up buying these plants and giving them good homes. But yeah, this is just really interesting. And I see some people already swarming around here to see. I already got my Alocasia Silver Dragon. That one actually has bloom, so it's very happy. And then we can see that the Scindapsus trubii Moonlight is looking great as well. I might end up adding one of those to my collection. We'll see. Look at how beautiful that is. It's just, I don't really like slow growing plants. They typically don't bring me as much joy as like a plant that you can see like new leaves unfurling and whatnot. Let me know what you guys think about the Scindapsus trubii Moonlight, what you think about that. And then this is an interesting rainbow fern. So that rainbow moss, actually rainbow moss, that's really cool. I have never seen this before, but it looks all clumped up. I bet that that's going to need a lot of humidity. And then obviously we have this fern as well right here. I don't really grow ferns. I might grow them in a terrarium setting. We'll see. Let's see what the plant ID is there. So I'm going to go ahead and pan that for the camera. And then we have these hanging baskets. Like if I could, I probably would have bought the neon pothos as well, but I really need to pace myself in terms of like the plants that I add to my home. But look at this beautiful Monstera Stedliana. I haven't seen that under trending tropicals in a while, so that's really interesting that they have that available now. I used to have one as well. I like the cute variegation it has. It's just not as stable for me, but let me pan out again to show you what plants they have here. This is really interesting that about 30 minutes ago, this was completely empty and I happened to just walk into this little operation, which is the live unboxing by the Walmart employee. So this is really cool. I am so excited, so thankful to be able to share this with you guys as well today. I would urge everybody to start checking their big box stores because it looks like they're going to have more plants.